Hi, how are you? I have some questions for you today. The first one is, what is your full name?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. My full name is Ana Isabella Canales Medina.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now tell me, are you a student or do you work?
I'm a student.
What are you studying?
I am in clinical psychology at the University of Monterey.
That's cool. And tell me, what do you want to work at camp?
I would like to be a counselor.
But why? Why do you like to work?
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know. I've always wanted to go to a camp when I was younger, like to be a kid at the camp. I work there. And I was never able to. I don't know. I never ended up going. And now that I'm older, I thought about why not going as a counselor, like working there. So it's just I thought it would be a nice experience, and I can do it because I haven't graduated yet. So I thought
Well,
it would be good.
yeah, that's great. And tell me, have you ever worked before?
Yes.
Can you tell me where?
Yes. My first job was as a swim teacher. I started out as I was the helper of the actual teacher, so he would teach me how to do it. And I was like that for 3 years. And then I started with my own group. And they actually gave me a whole lot of groups. So I taught how to swim to kids from 2 years to 7. And then the rest of them, I would just coach them. So they kept practicing. I got as far as 20 years old for teaching them, and I mean, during that time, I had for a year another job where I took food. It was like a diet company that would make the food and take it to the house of whoever wants to be on this diet. So I was the delivery girl. I would take the food to the houses. I've also, last summer, I worked at a summer camp with kids in my hometown. And I had a group of 19 girls, but they were 5 years old, and I would basically take them to every activity they had and, make sure if they wanted to go to the bathroom, I would take them, make sure they were doing the activities, make sure they were happy and having fun. I would get them ready for the pool and get them out of the pool and be there when they ate to make sure they ate, stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds really good.
I also worked as a tutor for this company called Tutor Doctor. I think it started in the United States and now it's here in Mexico. And I worked for them, and they would basically, people would call them if they needed assistance with their kids or themselves for, I don't know, any subject. And they would see what teachers they had that knew that subject. For example, I told them I knew English, I told them I knew Spanish and, all the spelling and grammar and all that stuff. I knew how to do essays and stuff like that. I could help them with that. And I knew basic math. I mean, in psychology, we don't see a lot of math. So, all the way to almost high school, I knew math. So if they thought that my profile was appropriate for the kid or whoever wanted it, they would send me and I would go to their house and tutor them for an hour, depending what package they bought.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's cool. Now tell me more about yourself. What are your hobbies?
I go out with my friends a lot. I enjoy spending time with them. I like to read a lot. I enjoy watching movies and stuff like that. I recently have been going to different places for hiking. This is kind of new for me, but I've been doing that lately. Like since August, I've been going, and I've liked it. I think that would be it.
Okay.
I like doing sports. I mean, I'm on a box club right now, and I like boxing. I go there a lot too.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Now the last question. What are your future plans?
Well, I'm gonna graduate here in May next year, and I would like to get a job at a psychiatric clinic or a hospital. I would like to have my own place to bring in people and give therapy. After doing that for a while, I would like to get a master's. I'm not sure in what, but something. And I would like to travel a lot and stuff like that.
Well, that's great. Well, I think that's it, and thanks for attending this interview.